today, I want to bring to the forefront of the room a gentleman who I'm just totally flat out excited about, because you know what? If he didn't give up on me, wow, I would not be a part of this opportunity. He gave me a call after 7 years trying to get me into this organization, a business like this, excuse me. I always say no, no, and no. But ladies and gentlemen, I realized that I was staying poor because I was passing over opportunities repeatedly. That's right. Some of you said, what did she say? I said, people stay poor. POOR stands for passing over opportunities repeatedly. But that's not you, because you're on the call with us. So this gentleman gave me a call and said, hey, you need to take a look at this. Something great is happening. Well, you guys all know me, that I love for greatness to happen. So I took a look at it and I got started. But this gentleman is building an amazing organization. I'm going to let him tell you the quick story while he show you the opportunity. So if you're on the call and you're invited, this is what you need to really, 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 really pay attention to. I want to bring to the forefront of this room a gentleman who hit his rank in Duke in about 3 to 4 weeks. Someone I'm excited and pumped up about. Let's bring to the forefront of the room, ladies and gentlemen, my friend, my business partner, Mr. Roy Lawrence. Are you on the call with us today?
I'm on the call, Miss Blackwood. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I want to publicly thank you, sir, and you may take it away.
Wow, wow, wow. I don't know if I can match your energy, my girl. You're on fire. You're on fire. And, you know, we definitely appreciate you. We, you know, definitely want to thank you for, you know, stepping up and being committed to, you know, to building and to growing and to helping, just really helping folks all over the world, you know. And so we definitely appreciate you. Great start to the event. I'm sure you've got everyone fired up, and I got to keep it going. So, you know, I'll do my best to definitely keep it going. That's for sure. You know, definitely just want to make sure that you know, our co-hosts, the folks that are manning the mics for us, please you know, watch those mics so we can have a crystal clear call. We're not going to be too long, folks, because we're just going to give you a quick overview of the presentation, and then, you know, we're going to go into some training and break things down a little bit more in detail. So my part is just really a quick overview. But once again, folks, my name is Roy Lawrence, and about 14 weeks ago, I was introduced to this opportunity, and it kind of came out of nowhere. Somebody sent me a 9-minute video, and I looked at the video, but wasn't really too interested at the time. And it was about 3 or 4 days later, you know, I got a call from my workplace, and they told me that I was going to be laid off because of COVID-19, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. And once I heard that, I knew my income was going to be cut at least 50%. So, you know, I decided to take a look at that video again, but this time I looked at it with an open mind, and, you know, I seen an opportunity to make some money. That's pretty much what I seen, because when I look at opportunities, I'm looking, how do we make money here? And I seen an opportunity to generate some income, and it looked like you can do it very quickly as well. So, you know, I said, I called a couple of individuals, and I heard that certain persons were in the business, so that excited me as well. And then I went on a presentation the next day. It was on a Sunday. I went on a presentation just like the one that you're looking at. And after the presentation, we said yes to the opportunity, and we have not stopped working, folks. It's been nonstop every single day since that day. And it's so funny because I'm sitting in the same position, looking at the same screen that you know, we started with 14 weeks ago, folks. And so we're really excited, and we're excited for the guests that are on the call tonight. So, well, tonight, it's some places it's night and some places it's day. So 2 things I'm going to ask from you guys today is really the 2 things. Is really, number one, you want to listen with an open mind, folks. So if you have negative thoughts in your head right now, you want to get rid of those thoughts, and you want to, you know, receive some positive information so you now could make an intelligent decision at the end. Now, we're going to talk about the secrets of the wealthy. There are 6 things here that wealthy folks continue to do, and, you know, they continue to have success. So we need to know about these things. The first one, they know how to put money to work. They also know how to compound profits. They repeat simple strategies over and over. They also have a financial portfolio, and in that portfolio, they have something called residual income. They look for opportunities with low startup and with the potential for high returns. And they also take risk as well, because this is a business, folks. So with every business, there is an element of risk. But tonight, we're going to show you how to take calculated risk. So we want to welcome you guys to Tradera. Let's talk a little bit about the history of this company. Now, this company was launched in 2019, so April of 2019. And the owners of the company are two young entrepreneurs. Their names are Cody Sell and Easton Harris, and they're based out of Dallas, Texas, folks. And it's all about the Forex education and financial services platform. Now, this company is also 100% debt-free. Now, we're going to touch on two powerful industries. The first industry is the Forex market. And if you guys have never heard the word Forex, you've probably heard about the word foreign exchange. It is a very simple concept, but you know, you must understand what you're doing in this market because there is some element of risk in this market. It's all about currency exchange. So for example, if you're leaving your country and you're going into another country, you're going to exchange your currency for their currency. And when you're going back home, you're going to really do the reverse. It is really that simple, folks. But as I mentioned, currency prices are always shifting in the market. And you're going to hear a lot more about how Forex works in the next segment. So I'm just giving you a quick overview, folks. Now, there's folks in the market that are watching the currency prices. When currency prices are going up, you want to buy. And when currency prices are going down, you want to sell. And that's how you make money in this market. But as simple as that sounds, there is, you know, you've got to know what you're doing because there is an element of risk in the market. Now, that's where Tradera comes in. Tradera is an online trading education. They're going to teach you everything you need to know about this market. Now, it says here that the Forex market is a $6 trillion a day. So that is exciting, folks. You've got to understand that there's a lot of money moving through the space. Now, that's why all the major banks and insurance company and hedge funds companies, these guys are participate in this market. Now, think about what the banks are doing. The banks are taking your money, they're trading in the market, they're making huge profit, and when they return your money to you, they're returning it with 1, 2, or 3%. Now, you're going to have that opportunity once you develop the skills to trade your own money in this market, and now you're going to be able to keep all the profit. Now, on the other side of the coin is the network marketing industry. Now, you know, this industry is kind of having, you know, some folks don't understand it, but I'm telling you, folks, this industry is not going anywhere. You know, more and more individuals every single day is joining the network marketing industry, and Tradera has chosen the network marketing industry to really spread the word about this educational platform. It says here that this industry is $180 billion a year. So that tells me that there's a lot of money moving in this industry. And it also tells me that folks are getting wealthy inside this industry. Now, this gentleman, Robert Kiyosaki, he says here that the richest people in the world look for and build networks and everyone else looks to work. Now, if you understand that theory, it's all about you cannot do stuff by yourself. You cannot get wealthy on your own, folks. You're only one person. There's only 24 hours in the day. Now, you've got to understand about leverage, and that's what network marketing provides, building a business and leveraging yourself. And once you understand that you must bring leverage in the equation, you're going to have a better chance of success. Now, what are some of the benefits here of Forex trading? You can trade in the market 24 hours a day. You can cash out very quickly. Transaction cost is very low. You can use leverage on your side, so you can use different brokers. The profit potential here is from rising and falling prices. So we're saying you can profit from both sides of the coin, and you can access this market with as little as even $10. So once you open up a trading account, you can put in whatever you choose. As minimum is $10 with some brokers, or you can go $1,000, $2,000. It's up to you based on your risk tolerance. Because Tradera, so you guys really understand, is an educational platform. It's not a trading platform, so we're not going to advise you how much to put into your trading account. Once you understand and get the knowledge and the skills that you're going to learn, you're now going to be able to make that decision on your own. Now, the beauty about once you acquire these skills, you're going to have these skills for life. We're going to show you when to buy, when to sell, and when not to do anything in the market. Now, let's talk about some of the services here that Tradera is going to offer you. Once you become a client here, you're going to get access to trading education, trade alerts, live sessions, market forecasts, 2-week syllabus, small study groups, 20 pits and dips, and the trade community. Let's break these down step by step here. Now, the first one is the trading education. Now, this is 100% online, folks. So you don't have to leave the comfort of your own. As long as you have a cell phone or a tablet or a computer, you're in business. And we're going to take you from the basic level here all the way to the advanced level. You're going to get all the information that you're going to need once you register with us. You're going to get access to your back office, and in your back office, you're going to get videos and PDF forms that you can read and learn and grow and get better in this industry. We also provide live sessions as well, and these sessions are conducted every Sunday to Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and these sessions are conducted by some of the top traders, six-figure earners here inside of Tradera. At that point, you're going to be able to ask your questions and really just sharpen up your skills as well. And if you cannot make these sessions at 8 p.m., these sessions are recorded and they're archived in your back office. So at any time, you can go back there and really listen to these recordings over and over. And what we're excited about, folks, is these trade alerts. Trade alerts are amazing because it says here that you can earn while you learn. So as you're learning this information on Forex, you have the opportunity to be earning as well with these trade alerts. So just to kind of give you an idea what trade alerts are trades that are analyzed by the experts. And once they realize that this is going to be a good trade, they're going to send it out in a signal to your cell phone. And all you've got to do is copy and paste these trade alerts in either your demo account or your live account. And you just got to push play, you got to push buy or sell, and you're on your way, folks. I'm telling you, it is amazing. Imagine while you're learning, you have the opportunity to earn as well. And you're going to hear some testimonials of folks that are having major success with these trade alerts, folks. And we are really excited about these trade alerts. We also have a strategy called 20 Picks and Dips. And this strategy was put together by some of the top earners here inside of Tradera, folks. So this is not a Tradera product, folks, but it was put together by some of the top traders here in Tradera. And it's just a strategy that they show you how to go into the market. And once you're profiting in the market, you want to pull out. So instead of staying there for a long period of time, you know, you want to go in and pull out. You're going to learn a lot more about the strategy once you become a client. Now, our 2-week syllabus as well was put together by some of the top leaders here inside of Tradera. And what this is just really a guide in terms of how to do, you know, your studying. That's pretty much what it is. So they're going to take you. They're saying that if you spend 60 to 90 minutes a day for 2 weeks, you should know enough about this industry that you'll be able to maneuver yourself in the industry. And we also, you know, you're also going to want to know about market forecasts as well. And this is posted every day, on Sundays at 5 p.m. But more importantly, folks, it's all about the community. It's all about this trading community. So we talk about Tradera. You know, you're going to be on the platform. You're going to be learning everything you need to know about the Forex market. But inside the community, outside of off the platform, you're going to get access to be able to network with other, you know, six-figure earners, compare notes, and also ask additional questions and, you know, really get some additional support as well. So everything that I just shared with you so far, folks, is all about this educational platform. Now, what is it going to cost you to be a part of this platform? Now, for a client membership, it's $99 every 28 days. Really simple, folks. Now, just to recap again, what you're going to receive for $99, you're going to receive the trading education, trade alerts, live sessions, the market forecast, 2-week syllabus, small study groups, 20 picks and dips, and the trade community. Now, on the other side of the coin is the IBO membership. That stands for Independent Business Owner. Now, this is an optional feature. You don't have to do this part of the business. You know, if you just want to be a client member and learn about Forex and trade and make your money, that is amazing. But we're saying that, hey, if you're going to be a part of the opportunity and you have both sides that you can earn income, why wouldn't you do both sides? Because I'm a true believer about leverage, and the IBO is going to bring you leverage, folks. That's what you got to understand, because you're going to get an opportunity to build a business for $15 every 28 days. You've got to take this side as well, because you have an opportunity to build a business. And we talked about this, you know, some of the, you know, the 6 things that rich folks are doing. They have leverage in the equation We're also going to show you how to earn residual income, but more importantly, we're going to show you how you can refer others to the platform as well, because I think that's very important, because if you have something great here and you're having success, why wouldn't you want to share it with your peers? Now, so we're going to talk a bit how to build a network here. We're going to talk about how do we receive residual income, and we're also going to show you now how you can eliminate that $99 as well. So we're going to switch gears right now, folks, and we're going to show you how do we make money on this marketing side, because we're pretty excited. So let's get right to this compensation plan. So as you guys can see on my screen here, this is a one-pager. It's a very simple comp plan, folks, and we're going to go more into details a little bit later on this compensation plan. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview of how you move to the different levels here inside the Tradera. So it's all about people helping people, and you guys can see on the screen that folks are turning back as they get to the levels. They are turning back and they're helping people to come up the levels, and that's what it's all about. And that's what I love about it. It's all about people helping people. When I seen this, I was pretty excited because I knew that I could generate some income here, but more importantly, I knew that other individuals can generate income as well. And that's what you want, because the entry is so low, $99. Everyone can afford $99, folks. Don't let them fool you. And everyone could become a founder inside of this opportunity, because the first position is to be a founder. And at the founder position, it is very, very simple, guys. You only need 3 individuals to become a founder. Now, that's where you want to focus. If you understand this position, you're going to be able to win inside the Tradera. Now, once you become a founder and you help those individuals that you bring to the table to become founders, you're now going to be able to get to the knight position, the noble position, the bishop, duke and duchess, prince and princess, king and queen, emperor and empress, and all the way to legend. So let's break it down very quickly. As I mentioned, we're going to go through more in detail, but how you become a founder, very simple. You come into the opportunity and you pay your $99 and you introduce 3 individuals to the program. So the first person that comes and goes into team 1, team 2, and team 3, that is it, folks. Once you do that, then you must pay your $15 to be an IBO. Now, once you do that, you're going to be known as a founder. And at this point, the company is going to allow you now to waive that $99. We talked about that, how to get rid of that $99. So the goal, again, you pay your $99, you bring 3 individuals into the program, you pay your $15, and the company now will waive that $99. As long as you have 3 active members, the company will waive the $99. So this is the first step to your success, folks. Now, how do we get to the next position, which is called knight? We're going to go through this very quickly, folks. To become a knight, you need 10 individuals in your team. Once you become a founder, all you've got to do is help those 3 to get their 3. And once you have a total of 10, as long as you have them in this order, in team 1, you got to have 4. Team 2, you got to have 4. In team 3, you must have 2. And that's going to trigger the knight position. And now you're earning $500. When I seen this, I was excited. And you should be excited for this as well, because I'm telling you, folks, 10 individuals in a team is not even a team, folks, okay? I've been in this industry for a long time. 10 individuals is not a team, so you've got to be excited about this. Now, the beauty about this is that the company's saying they're going to pay you every week, and I was excited for that as well, because weekly pay is a lot better than monthly pay, folks. So every Monday, the company pays you in your e-wallet. That is exciting. Now, once this is happening, folks, so you're now earning $500, you're excited. The company's saying that they're no longer going to waive that $99 for you, because the company starts to pay you $500. They're going to now say, we're not going to waive that $99 anymore. You got to start paying that $99 to the company, and you got to pay the $15. So you're paying $114 to the company, folks. Every 28 days, you're paying $114. Now, you're earning your deal side. Now, from here on in, folks, I'm just going to show some documentation very quickly, because I believe documentation beats conversation. Because the conversation, for some folks, they're probably wondering, are folks earning income here inside the Tradera? And we're here to tell you that there's many individuals earning income here, ladies and gentlemen. You can see it at the knight position. We've got many individuals, guys, and I'm just flying through these slides very quickly to show you that folks are having success here from all over the world we've got individuals in our team that is earning success, guys. Now, at the noble position, which is $1,000, we've got individuals here as well. These are just documentation, because I believe documentation beats conversation. At the bishop position, we've got individuals here as well. So you can see what I'm showing you here, that this is real. It's not about me just saying things. This is the Duke and Duchess position. Same individuals here as well. We got Prince and Princess. We've got individuals here as well. We've got the King and Queen level. We've got individuals here as well, folks. This is Clifton and Grace Wright. This is our top leader right here in the Canadian market. At the Emperor and Empress level, we got Miss Megan Lynch, and I think she's with us today. We're definitely proud of that, $50,000. Folks, one of the hardest workers here inside of Tradera. At the legend position, you've got two individuals here as well. We've got Dominique and David. These are our first two legend folks, and then we've got our new legend as well too with Miss Megan Lynch, folks. So just imagine what I've just shared with you guys. I've just shared with you at every single level, folks are earning income, and that should excite you. That should excite you, ladies and gentlemen. You're seeing that there's an opportunity for you as well, and that's what it's telling you. It's not about showing you to impress you, but to impress upon you that folks are earning income here. And you've got to understand that if you're looking at this for the first time, and even if you're new on this opportunity and you really don't understand this opportunity, folks, if you want to change your life financially, you need to be a part of this opportunity. When I first started in this company about 14 weeks ago, Miss Megan Lynch was at $10,000 a month, and that was exciting. That was exciting. And fast forward, folks, that's a $90,000 raise in a few months. Think about what's going on here. Think about what's happening here, folks. So if you're new here today, you need to position yourself for success. It is really that simple, folks. You need to say yes to this opportunity. It's not about trying to figure it out. It's already been figured out for you. You want to thank the person that put you on the call, and you need to say yes to the opportunity. There are three key requirements here. We're looking for folks that are dreaming big. We're looking for folks that are willing to learn, because without learning, it doesn't work, folks. You've got to be willing to learn the information, and then you've got to be willing to go to work. These are the three requirements. Your dreams will stay in front of you. That's your why. And you've got to now learn what you need to do, and then you've got to put that into activity. Timing is so key right now, folks. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain, folks. Nothing to lose but everything to gain. $99 to change your life financially, to lead into Tradera. It is just a matter of time, folks. So you want to get back to the person that put you on this call and let them know that you are ready to get started. I know we have a lot more for the day, but if you're ready to get started, you want to jump on that computer right now, get their registration link, register, and we got training going on right here as we speak. We're going to be training right now. And you want to get ready to earn as you learn, folks. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank everyone for listening to me tonight and today. It's been a plum pleasing pleasure, guys. I am excited for what is about to take place over the next 90 days. So with that said, I'm going to bring back our fearless leader, one of the hardest workers here inside the Tradera, guys. She knows how to have fun, and she really helps a lot of people all over the world. My business partner, Miss LaWanda Blackwood. Are you there with us, please?
Yes, I am. You know I would not miss this. And if you ask me to sign up again, woo, I'm ready. I'm saying yes and yes all over again. Wow. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Roy Lawrence. And like you said, ladies and gentlemen, you need to get back with the person right now. You need to thank them that they thought enough of you to ask you to be a part of this amazing opportunity and say yes. Because when you say no, ladies and gentlemen, you truly block the flow of the blessing of what we have right here in Tradera. So thank you so much for that, Mr. Roy Lawrence. Amazing job. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to keep the flow on this Saturday, but I'm going to give you that opportunity to go into our chat room. You want to say hello, you want to say good night, you want to say good morning, you want to give us a high five, a dap, or whatever you want to do. to let us know that you're here, because we're truly grateful and thankful for your presence on our sensational Saturday. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we press forward into this amazing day, I have the privilege and opportunity to bring to the forefront of a room two individuals that I'm really, really excited about, because I've had the opportunity of knowing them for years. I've had the opportunity of traveling with them, doing business with them, having dinner together, laughing, and just taking in life together. You know what? We have an amazing masterminds who put together an amazing forecast for us educational system right here in Tradera, but right here in our global expansion leadership team, we have individuals who understand what it means to build leadership. And I want to give it up for Miss Ermeta, Pierre, and Mr. Sayyid Campbell. They're going to come to the forefront now and tell us more about what is this 4X that everyone is talking about. You may take it away.
All right, LaWanda, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can, loud and clear. You may take it away.
Awesome stuff. Ermeta, Pierre, are you locked, loaded, and ready to go?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you perfectly fine. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. Ermeta, you want to say anything?
Just welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are going to have some fun. So without further ado, Sayyid, take it away.
Thank you so much, Ermeta. All right. Awesome stuff, guys. We're going to kind of cover right now the foreign exchange market 101, guys. We're going to kind of break it down and kind of really talk about Forex so you understand a bit of the history, some background, and then we're going to segue into today's time and what it takes for you to become a winner in the market. And it's really applying yourself and learning the basics, plugging in to our platform. But I'm going to talk right now about Forex 101. I'm going to talk about the foreign exchange market. It's a global, decentralized, or over-the-counter market for the trading of currencies, guys. This market determines foreign exchange rates for every currency. It includes all aspects of buying and selling and exchanging of currencies at current or determined prices. In terms of trading volume, it is by far the largest market in the world, followed by the credit market. All right, so let's talk about money. All right, very important and exciting part, but we're going to kind of cover the basics and then go into a little history. All right, money for value, yet we fight and kill for it, guys. It's unbelievable. Its value is symbolic because it conveys the importance that people place on it. Money allows people to trade goods and services. Before money, people acquired and exchanged goods and services through a system of bartering, okay, which involves the direct trade of goods and services, all right? The first region in the world to use an industrial facility to manufacture coins that could be used as currency was in Europe, in the region called Lydia, or today modern day Western Turkey. It's approximately 600 BC. Then the Chinese were the first to devise a system of money approximately 770 BC. Some more history. The first major transformation of the foreign exchange market, the Bretton Woods system, occurred towards the end of World War II. Known as the Bretton Woods system, the agreement set the exchange rate of the US dollar against gold, which allowed other currencies to be pegged against the US dollar. In 1971, the Bretton Woods agreement was abolished and replaced by a different currency valuation system. No gold was no longer pegged to the US dollar, guys. It was just dropped. No longer pegged to the US dollar, okay? Now, with the United States in the pilot seat, the currency market evolved to a free floating one, where exchange rates were determined by supply and demand. At first, it was difficult to determine fair exchange rates, but advances in technology and communication eventually made things a whole lot easier. Once the 1990s came along, guys, I don't know if you guys can remember, And if you can't remember the 1990s, it was big. A lot of companies, it was crazy. The internet age was just crazy in the 1990s. But thanks to computer nerds and the booming growth of the information age, the internet, guys, banks began creating their own trading platforms. These platforms were designed to stream live quotes to their clients so that they could instantly execute trades themselves. Meanwhile, some smart business-minded marketing machines introduced internet-based trading platforms for individual traders like you and I. Now, as retail Forex brokers that we go through, we are directly connected through retail Forex brokers. These entities made it easier for individuals like you and I to trade by allowing smaller trade sizes, guys. Unlike the interbank market, where the standard trade size is 1 million units, retail brokers allowed individuals to trade as little as 1,000 units, guys. Very, very exciting history, guys, when you really understand how things has evolved. All right, I'm gonna talk about Forex trading versus gambling or casino gambling, to be very specific, okay? Now, let's kind of break down gambling according to Professor Google, okay? Professor Google says that the definition of gambling, is taking a risky action for a desired result, okay? And if that is said to be true, then buying a house, a car, mutual fund, even your marriage, guys. I just thought I'd throw that in there. Your marriage is also a gamble. It's just, I'm just making light and fun of the situation, but you understand what I mean. That being said, guys, when you are vested into anything or something where the price can fluctuate, it is indeed considered a gamble. However, when an investment is made, it is made with a great deal of information on the instrument, the product, or service that you are acquiring. Gambling, particularly in the casino, is mainly based on odds, and the house will always have the edge over you guys, and that is a fact. In Forex, you are trading with a multitude of traders around the world. Our educational platform here at Tradera provides you with tools and resources, and we have virtual study groups around the world that will help you comprehend the fundamentals and the technical analysis in understanding Forex trading, guys. That is the difference, guys, all right? Because a lot of people come in with a gambling attitude and mentality. One of the things that I really wanted to talk about, I just didn't get a chance to put us in the slide, is really got to start thinking that you are creating and building a bank, just like all the market participants I'm about to talk about, developing that mentality where you are the bank. And you got to start making critical decisions for your bank, okay? Now, if you look at any bank, a bank may have one quarter, okay, where profits are low. And then they have another quarter where profits may not be as great, but much better. And then the third quarter, profits skyrocketed. And then the fourth quarter, it just went through the roof. The bottom line is you must understand that there is psychology in trading. And once you understand the psychology in trading, you remove the emotions aside. You set those emotions aside. Start and begin thinking like a banker. Research information on the psychology of trading. It is a huge, in the next Super Saturday, I'm going to make sure that's included. I just haven't had the opportunity to put that in there. You understand the psychology of trading. It's a major part to winning in the Forex market. All right. Now, let's talk about some of the market participants and drivers in the market. Major commercial companies, large, small, all involved. The governments are all involved, guys. All right. Every single thing that we do is directly and indirectly tied to the foreign exchange market. The clothes, food, guys, because we are constantly importing and exporting and exchanging currencies from different countries. We have foreign exchange fixing, investment management firms, retail foreign exchange traders, non-bank foreign exchange companies, money transfers, remittance companies like Western Union or MoneyGram, guys. Guys, all of these are participants that are driving the market. So that is the reason why it is over $5 trillion a day, guys. All right. Now, I'm going to turn this on to the lovely Ermeta Pierre, and she's going to take over from here. Go ahead, Ermeta.
Okay, guys. So let's take a look at what's traded in the Forex market. Okay, so you're looking at the majors, the minors, and the exotics. And these are just currency pairs, okay? So you have your Euro USD, your USD Japanese yen, USD Swiss franc, USD CAD, which is the Canadian dollar, Australian USD, pound USD, and then New Zealand USD. Now, the minors, you're looking at pound Swiss franc, pound Japanese yen, pound New Zealand Japanese yen, euro New Zealand, pound euro, and Australia Japanese yen. And then we have our exotics, okay? Now, these currency pairs really newbies should stay away from these because it does require some more experience, but let's just take a quick look, okay? So when you're looking at these currency pairs, the majors are considered majors because they're the most in the demand, okay? And these are just things that you guys are going to be becoming very familiar with over the course of your journey here at Tradera. And, you know, just be familiar with these. There's nothing scary about it. You're going to get accustomed to it. And they're also referred to as assets. Okay, next slide. Sayyid. Okay. Okay. The other thing that we hear a lot about in the Forex market is a PIP. And you might be wondering, well, what is a PIP? Well, PIP is just short for point in percentage, okay? And it's also the unit of measure to express the change in value between the two currencies. Could you guys please mute your videos because it's popping up and I can't see what I'm doing? Hang on one second, guys. Thank you. Okay, so as I was saying, a PIP is the unit of measure to express the change in the value between two currencies. Please mute your videos, guys. It's very hard for me to see. Thank you. Okay, next slide. Okay, so in calculating PIPs, okay, you're gonna be taking a quick look here at your regular pairs and your yen pairs. If the price of 1.29905 rises to 1.31802, to find out the amount of pips, you will subtract, okay? So you're gonna be subtracting 1.3180 minus 1.2990, and then you get a total of 190. Okay, so in this example, we would have made a profit of 190 pips if we bought, okay? If you notice in the yen pairs, it's the same thing. You're subtracting 110.98 from 110.18, you get 80 pips. And if we sold in this example, we would have made a total profit of 80 pips. So whether the market is we're buying or selling, we're still making a profit. One thing to note is that the example that says 1.29905 and 1.31802, when we did our subtraction, we did not include the last digit. That's because those numbers are pips and we don't include those in our calculations when we're doing our calculating of pips, okay? Whether it's a regular pair or a yen pair, we always only calculate the first 5 digits, okay, guys? Okay, next slide. Okay. Now, okay, let's take a quick look at the Tradera Trade Alerts. Guys, these are amazing, okay? When you're first getting started with your education over here, you're going through the Trade Academy, you can earn and learn at the same time. This is really excellent for practicing in your demo account, okay? And you can also apply this to your live account. Now, to get the Tradera Trade Alerts, you have to have Telegram installed. It's a messaging app, as you guys know. So you will find the link in the Tradera client area, okay? Now, we recommend that you take the trade immediately and not to wait. As soon as it comes out, you know, you should basically have a special notification sound on your phone so that you know that is the Tradera Trade Alert, okay? Take the trade immediately. If it's after 30 minutes, don't take it, okay? That's what we're recommending until you are at the point where you can do your own technical analysis to decide whether or not you should be entering the trade. Okay, on the right-hand side of the screen, you can see that this is what a Tradera Trade Alert looks like, okay? It will say, Tradera team is placing a sell trade, or it could be a buy, but this is just an example of a sell trade, on Australia Swiss franc at the current market price with the following parameters. And they're going to give you your stop loss, and you have 3 different levels of your take profit. In the beginning, you can take profit 1, but as you do progress, you know, by all means, you can go ahead and take profit 2 and 3. It's really up to you guys. And at all costs, please always use proper risk management, okay? That is something that we get in a little bit further into, but you guys need to practice proper risk management. Otherwise, you will be ending up with no money in your account. Even if it's a demo account, please still practice proper risk management because you would take that into your live accounts, okay? Alrighty. Okay, so in order to participate in the Forex market, you need 2 things, okay? You're gonna have to have your MetaTrader 4 platform, okay? And you need to have a broker. Now, downloading MetaTrader 4, that's pretty simple. Getting a demo account from a broker, you can decide which one. In our community here at Tradera, there's always recommendations. Of course, Tradera cannot recommend any brokers to us, so it's done through the community, you know. So brokers that traders are familiar with, and we do make recommendations, but at the end of the day, it's really up to you guys who you decide to have as your broker. You can do your research. For demo account, it's okay. We use Hugo's Way. When you're getting into your live accounts and stuff like that, depending on which currency pairs that you might want to trade, you might want to just make sure that the broker is offering that particular asset that you want to trade. Also, you can look at the amount of leverage. You can decide also on whether you're going to go with a broker that's regulated versus unregulated. And that's basically it, okay? Also, the different ways that you can have access to be funding your account. That's also something to take into consideration when you're selecting your broker. Okay, so I touched on that a little bit. So distinguishing the criteria to help you determine which is best for you. So you're gonna look at the spreads. Okay, that's the difference between the bid price and the ask price. You guys will find out more about that. Any commissions, the type of trading speeds that you're looking at, and like I mentioned before, your asset options, leverage. Some people like a lot of leverage, some people don't. What options you have for your withdrawal and deposits, and obviously any regulations, okay? So this is just stuff to keep in mind when you're choosing. Now, also, our community here, oh my gosh, I can't say enough about the trading community here at Tradera, but anyway, there's a 2-week syllabus, okay? And you can follow along because this is going to get you into market within 2 weeks. If you do this every day as is settled in the syllabus, it is designed to get you guys into market, live market within 2 weeks. Okay, so we're not even talking about just being in your demo account. We're talking about making actual money, okay? So 60 to 90 minutes a day, guys, and just follow along, do what it says. It's an amazing syllabus and it will get you where you need to be. It's not going to make you a a trading master, you know, you're not going to be a master trader right away, but it will get you into the market within 2 weeks, and then you can just keep progressing from there. So we have different study groups as well. Okay, like I said, the community here is absolutely amazing. So you guys, we get to learn from some of the best traders out there. And I can't say enough about that, okay? You get to compare notes, you know, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Actually, yes, Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 6 p.m. We have our virtual study group here with our expansion team, okay? So we do this for you guys. It's very interactive. It's fun. We do have a lot of fun in our study groups, okay? So you can contact your leader for more details on that. And besides that, the rest of the Tradera community, there's lots of live sessions going on and stuff like that. So you guys can join in and you can learn from these guys, okay? Next slide.
Awesome, awesome stuff, Ermeta. Thank you so much for sharing that. We pretty much wrapping up, winding down our part here, guys. I just want to say how grateful I am to be a part of this journey with every single one of you. I know we've all had our individual journeys. There are really 3 ways, guys, that you can position yourself with Tradera Trade Alerts and make money, okay? Not with Tradera Trade Alerts, but I would say Tradera on the whole, okay? Outside of group economics or network marketing, with trading, particularly through Tradera, you receive trade alerts, okay? And also, these trade alerts, obviously, you can copy the information, put it into your MetaTrader 4, make money with it. But you also receive the ability to hop on live sessions. And these live sessions are done through corporate and also some of the top 6-figure master traders in our community. You can actually go in and they basically tell you when to go in, when to come out. And on top of that, they provide a lot of great training tools and resources that will help you. So that's 2. So we have trade alerts, right, that you copy. You have live sessions that you follow, and you have the ability to execute your own trades as you become more familiar with the platform. I know Ermeta, when she got started and I walked her through taking her first trade, she was so excited. Now she has just gone on and blossomed to do some incredible things and really helping a lot of people in her group and community. So I just want to thank every single one of you for joining us, being a part of this community. Thanks all the leaders that are on this line. I know Megan Lynch has also joined us. Thank you so much, Megan, for really saying yes and allowing so many lives around the world to be impacted. So without further ado, I want to end this part of our conversation. Thank you, guys. And the call is right back to our fearless leader, LaWanda Blackwood. Take it away.
Awesome, awesome. Great job, Ermeta. Let's give it up for Sayyid, our leaders here in this Expansion Global Leadership Team. And, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to give it back to them because every single Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, you know what, they provide us with a beginner's training class. That's right. I like to say they take you from training wheels to hero. That's right. We have amazing, amazing master traders that's there for us each and every time. But I'm just really excited how they stepped up to help our leaders. Yes, guys, you hear a little music in the background because I told you we're going to have a little fun. So we're having fun, right? You guys are excited and pumped up. And I know all of you are like, well, how do you get paid? Show me the money. Well, that's right. We're going to show you the money. And I truly believe, ladies and gentlemen, we have the best person to come and tell us all about it. I'm excited for this gentleman that I'm about to bring to the forefront. So if you have your pencils and paper still and you're thinking on ink, I'm here to tell you, don't stop now. You want to keep writing. You want to keep jotting. You want to keep taking pictures and understanding what you really have in your hand that we're presenting to you. So ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman I'm about to bring to the forefront, I call him half of the dynamic duo. That's right, because without him, I tell you, that's another half. She stays quiet in the background, but I tell you, she's a small box, but I'm telling you, it's a lot of power, joy, love, and excitement in that box she comes from. And ladies and gentlemen, they got to what's called the king and queen. Yes, the king and queen of ranking here in Tradera in just such a short space of time, shorter than 3 months. Can you imagine I'm going to let him tell his story to you, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm here to bring to the forefront of the room my friend, my business partner, who I had the privilege of working with for years. We put together so many big shows and meetings. And wow, guys, you got to know who this guy is. He's building an amazing organization all across Canada, the USA, Africa, the Caribbean, the US of A. And you know what? I'm so excited to be walking hand in hand with him on the journey to our wealthy place. So let's bring to the forefront of the room none other than the half of the dynamic duo, our king and queen of Rankin, Mr. Clifton Wright. Clifton, my coach, are you on the call with us today, tonight, this morning? You guys, I'm telling you, he's not a shy guy, so I know he's on the call with us. All right, I want to make sure that you all still can hear me. Mr.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir. I knew you wouldn't miss this call. You may take it away.
Well, absolutely. I definitely would not miss it for anything. And I want to thank you, first of all, for that awesome introduction. Thank you so much. I'm excited and getting a chance to just listen to Mr. Roy Lawrence with an amazing presentation. Great information from Mr. Ermeta, Pierre, and obviously Mr. Sayyid Campbell. Guys, I'm excited to be here, and thank you so much. It's a Saturday morning, a Saturday afternoon. For some of you guys, it's a Saturday evening, right? And so I want to thank you. I want to jump right into it, guys, because we've got a lot of information to cover, and what a time to be a part of this incredible movement. You know, I call it the very, very first day of Tradera. So I want you guys to understand something. If you're in this business already, today's day one, right? And I'm so blessed and thankful not only to be a part of this incredible movement, but also to be able to be a part of this incredible leadership. You know, we've got some amazing people that are on this journey together, guys, and I couldn't be more excited. My wife and I, for the last 14 years, been working from home, and you know, we've had a chance to see a lot of opportunities. We've seen a lot of chance to look at a lot of companies, a lot of compensation plans. Really, and it's all about timing. You know, I believe right now with everything that's in front of us, we've got an opportunity and a timing that is so incredible, guys. It's going to disrupt this industry, and I couldn't be more excited to be here. So what I want to do is kind of talk a little bit about, you know, what do you do, right? It's a business, and I come from a background where I was working with the bank for 20 years, and so I understand the mentality and, you know, obviously people coming in and having to change their mindset and really, you know, trying to figure out what to do. You know, how is it that people are able to make millions and millions of dollars in this industry? And I truly believe it's the tools, the support, the things that we're going to give people that can allow them to have success, right? Because let's face it, right? When you have a golden opportunity, guys, you have to seize it. And the fact is, I've been in this business now for about 4.5 months or so. And we've seen people, obviously, with the success that people like David Lisiaga have had, and Megan Lynch and Dominique and other people have gotten to $100,000 a month in just a few months. It's really unprecedented, right? When you look at everything that's happening in our business. And so I just want you guys to understand that today is really about your mindset. You're going to hear a lot of information, obviously. And we just want you to understand that you have to be the right you for what's about to happen. And so I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, guys, we've been 14 years in this industry, and Grace and I have literally planted our flag with this company. We're saying, man, we're taking a whole bunch of people to the top with us, and I couldn't be more excited because we've got some amazing people. So let's talk about what is it that you need to have to be able to have incredible success in this business, right? You know, we always talk about and see people who are making a lot of money, or see people who are living great lifestyle. And I've always studied and always had some great mentors that really taught me the things that I need to do, right? And that allowed me to walk away from a 6-figure job to make a 7-figure in this industry. And I'm just going to be straight with you guys. And for those of you that are looking to really have life-changing incomes with Tradera, you're serious about this, this is for you. Because I truly believe this, that I don't care what your experience has been. I don't care what your success has been, right? What your failures have been. I just want you to understand that if you make a decision that you're going to win with this business, you're going to get to legend, folks, we're going to be here to help you. And so what does it take to succeed, right? I believe it's passion. I believe it's a burning desire, right? And people have to see that in you, right? You've got to have this unwavering desire to win. And once you have that, folks, you're going to make the sacrifice, right? Because let's face it, anything that's worthwhile will take a sacrifice. And over the years I've been around this industry, folks, I've had so many times when I could have taken the easy way out, folks, and just really not sacrifice. But you can't get around that, folks. A lot of times people get started in our business and they just want to have the easy way out. They don't want to sacrifice. They don't want to have, give up some of their family time, right? Their TV, anything else that means something to you. That's what we're talking about. Because let's face it, it's going to take some time, it's going to take some effort, and it's going to take some commitment, right? And so I want you guys to understand, man, that is the reason why some of these folks have gotten to where they are right now. They're making the type of money that all of us dream about, right? Is because they've made sacrifices. Just look at every leader that you've seen in this business so far that are making $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 a month. Just ask them, what did you sacrifice, right? They're doing calls every day. They're sharing the presentation every day. They're committed, right? And so it's going to take sacrifice. And I tell people all the time that one of the toughest things in what we do, and in life, really, it's an emotional roller coaster, right? You're going to get excited just as you are at times, right? And then you're going to be down, right? People are going to come in, people are going to come out, people are going to quit, that's just the reality, right? But it's no different from anything else, right? You go to a gym, right? People quit every day. And so you have to understand that it's going to be an up and down business, folks. You have to stay committed. And you have to have the right attitude. I tell people all the time, right? What is the right attitude to have, right? It's that positive attitude, right? That positive mentality, right? It's that attitude of, hey, everything's going to be okay, right? It's that attitude that, man, you know what? I'm not going to think the way other people think. The right attitude that you're always going to be plugging in, folks. And so there's so much around attitude because I believe attitude is everything, right? It's the thing that's going to make you win or lose. It's amazing that there's some people that have incredible talent. And I've seen it over the last 14, 15 years, people who are so great at this type of business, but their attitude just kills them, folks. And I'm going to tell you something, have a great attitude towards your business. Have a great attitude to where you're going, regardless of what's going on in your life, your personal life, regardless of what's going on in your team, right? And think long term and think never quit. I'm going to tell you something. At times people, when challenges come, the first thing that people think about is the option to quit because quitting is an option. Folks, when I started in this industry and I decided to go full-time and walk away from my six-figure job, going back to my job was never an option. And when people quit, it's because they have options. If you want to win, you have to get options out of the way. Man, I love that one. You have to get options out of the way. No options. You're all in. And that's what we are doing right now, folks. We're all in. I'm just so excited that we've got some key leaders that are all in. So what is it going to take, folks? I talk to people today, every day about their why. Why are you doing this business? It's amazing that I talk to people every day, and the first thing that they come to me and says, Clifton, I'm struggling, or I don't know how to do this, or I'm not having the success that I want. The first thing I ask them, well, why are you doing this? Why? Right? Just think about it for a second. I want you guys to write it in the chat. Why are you doing Tradera? That day when you put up your $99, and I know it's only $99, folks, but when you put up your money, it's not about the money. It's about why you're doing this. Why? Right? I put up some pictures here of some reasons why, but this is not everything, right? For some of you guys, it may not be the dream home. For some of you guys, it may not be the money in the bank. Man, I don't know about you, I love to have money in the bank, right? I'm one of those crazy guys. My wife tells me all the time that, man, you're just weird, man. Like, think about it, right? I'm one of those guys that love to have money on me, man. I love to have cash. I don't know about you. It's not because I just want to be able to buy anything I want. I just love to have money, right? And I'm not just a shark, folks. I'm somebody that loves to help people. I love to have fun. I'm all of that stuff. But if that's you, if you want to have money in the bank where you have options, right? My why was when I was getting started in this industry, folks, I had already worked 20 years in this, in my job. And I was making a six-figure income. I was burnt out. I was sick and tired. And I just made some bad decisions in my life. And I was like, man, I can't do this for another 20 years. I was ready to fire my boss like yesterday. And so I didn't have time. I didn't want to go back to my job. I was looking for something. So when people started to quit in my initial business, it didn't matter to me, right? When I was having challenges, it didn't matter to me. All that mattered to me was the company still around, were they still paying me, right? Is it still an option for me? And I just knew that if it wasn't that company, it was going to be some other companies. So what is your why? Why are you doing this, right? What can you picture? You have to picture your end result. You know, my mentor always said, Clifton, start with the end in mind, right? When challenges come, folks, what are you going to look at, right? What are you going to see? Are you going to look at your family on the beach, right? Are you going to think about that quality time after all the struggles that you're going to have? Because let's face it, everything in life is going to have a struggle, right? Your success is not going to be success without work, right? But what is your why? Type it in the chat. What's going to give you the energy to continue doing this business when you have those days that are not that great? And so I want you to understand where you're going, folks. You want to go dream big. You know, I tell people all the time, if you understand exactly what you want and you know you're going to get it, write it down, right? Write down the car, the type of car you want. Send it to somebody. Put it on your wall, right? I'm not talking about the color of the car, the type of the car. You know, what are the seats going to look like, right? What's going to be in the car? What type of rims going to be on the car? I'm talking about everything. Because if you're going to get it, you need to know what it's going to be like, right? Where are you going to go on vacation, right? Write it down, plan it out, folks, because you're going to get it. And your why is really what's going to drive you and get you there, folks. And so let's talk about our compensation plan. I'm going to cover a lot of information. I'm passionate about this business. I'm passionate about where it's going because I can see it. And the reason I got started in this business, folks, and some of you guys understand that we have other companies that are out there doing this. One of those companies that are a competitor, the great thing about it is they've been around for like 7-8 years, created millionaires, right? When you compare what we have to those companies, folks, the price point of getting in, the simplicity of what we do on the Forex side, the fact that the timing is the most important thing. We're just getting started. We cater to the masses. And our compensation plan sets us apart, folks. Sets us apart. Where can you go and you can get to 20, 30, 40, 50,000, 100,000 a month in only a few months? And so I want you to have confidence when you get started in your Tradera business, when you look at our compensation plan and you look at how you can get paid. Know that your why is in place, right? Some of you guys are starting this, it's a business. I'm just going to tell you up front, it's a business. Some of you guys don't understand it's a business. In this business, what we do is we build a team. We build a network, right? We build this Facebook network. I always tell people, Mark Zuckerberg, 2 billion people on his network. Understand, folks, when you start your business, you're starting your Tradera network. They're going to pay us a passive, I call it a royalty income for the bigger your network, right? The bigger your network is, the bigger your net worth. And so we're building this big community, folks. And, you know, as you start, it's you, right? I started 4.5 months ago. It was me. I called 3 people. They said yes. I started working, building. One person quit. Didn't matter. Kept on going because my mission was my goal, right? My why I'm doing this business. So here's what I want you guys to understand. Our compensation plan is very, very simple. Simple, right? You need 3 people. You need to find 3 great leaders, right? But it starts with you. You become a leader. You become somebody that everybody wants to follow. And people do what we do, not what we tell them, right? So it starts with you. You become a great leader, and then you're going to find great leaders. Everybody wants great leaders. And so understand the compensation plan for yourself, right? And so as you look at what we're doing, folks, you don't have to learn everything today. But just understand that you need to build a team of 5,000 people if you want to get to the top of this business, right? And so it's not going to come overnight, right? But it can. It can. But here's you getting started, right? That's you. And first thing you want to do is help 3 people get started in this business, right? That's going to make you a founding member. And guess what, folks? Even when you get to the top of the company where they're paying you $100,000 every single month, all you need is 3. In some company, you need 100. And then you want to filter. You want to start helping those 3 people. You want to start growing your network. And as your network grows, your income grows, right? You want to focus on the requirement, 4-4-2 in each leg. We're building 3 teams. And this compensation plan is so simple, folks. There's no hurdles that you have to go over to get to the top of this business. So we're just helping people up as you promote up the ranks. It's that simple, okay? And so as you learn this, the best way to learn it is to do it. And so let's talk about getting started fast, right? And we're just gonna ask somebody to go ahead and just keep monitoring the lines, guys. Make sure people are staying muted, guys. How do you get started fast? You know, my mentor told me, Clifton, you know, success loves speed. I had to stop for a second and think about that. Success loves speed. There's absolutely no thing as slow and steady. You cannot build a business slow and steady. You cannot build a business without momentum. You cannot get to big incomes without momentum. So folks, everybody starting Tradera today, write that down. Number 1, you're launching your business today. This is day 1. I don't care if you've been in a month, you've been in 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, it doesn't matter, right? Everything in this industry is about stories. Stories. When you got started, man, I put in 500 people in my first 30 days, right? You know, guess what? I got to founder in 3 days. Someone may not even know what that means, but you've got to go fast. And today is your first day. You have to create stories, folks. Everybody that I've talked to, every leaders that I've talked to, it's all about stories. You know, one of my mentors says, Clifton, you know, he made $4 million in 30 days. Sorry, it was in 3 months. And for a second, I was sitting beside him. I was like, what the heck are you talking about? How do you make $4 million in 90 days? And he said, well, in reality, I did it over 4 years, right? But it was the activity, the work that I did in 90 days that made me that money. After 90 days, he could have sat back. Folks, look at Megan. Megan could stop right here. Dominique, all these guys, the 90 days of commitment that they put in, right? Literally set them up for the rest of the time. But most people start, but they don't start fast. So what do we do in Tradera? 2 things. We go get some clients, we get started, we get some clients, right? That pay $99. And then we teach those people, those clients that says they want to do the business side, they want to market and become an IBO. We help them and teach them how to do the same thing. That's it. 2 things. The other thing is you can trade. You can just decide to become a client and just trade. But if you want to build a massive, massive business, have money and people work for you, then those are the 2 things we do. So as you get started, this is your fast action. This is your game plan, right? This is your mindset of what you need to have written down. You're brand new today. Everybody needs to do this today. I don't care how many people you sponsor into this business. I'm doing it today. You need to go get 3 people in your business today. Folks, we're going to put in 5,000 people in this company in the next 90 days. And we're all going to do it together. How many people? There's 180 people on this call. We can turn into 5,000 people in 90 days. If we all do this, we're launching our business today. What do? You need to become a founder in a business where you sign up 3 clients today. That's it. And you're going to get your education for free. So since all of us are new, we're going to do this today, and our education is free. And then we're going to teach people how to do the same thing. So how do we teach that? We're going to talk about that in a minute. How do you do the activities? How do you create income? How do you recruit? How do you build a business, a network? We're going to talk about that. But this is our game plan because you have to know where you're going. You have to have a roadmap and a focus on what you need to do. So you're now a founder. Your next goal is to become a knight. Knight is now where you now are making an income, right? As a founder, you don't pay your $99 anymore. You're just paying $15 a month, right? But now you're going to start making income. Once you're making income, this company says now you need to pay your $99 a month. Sometimes people say, well, what am I supposed to do that? I got 3 people. Folks, this is a business. And this company is paying out people up to $25,000 a week. So everybody can't be free. So we're teaching people how to have a business mentality. A business mentality. Only when you think from a business perspective, you will make the business type of income. Write that down. And so as a night, folks, you need to have 10 clients, 10 business partner clients in your network. 442, leg 1, leg 2, leg 3. It needs to be in this order. Don't ask me why. 442, that's the compensation plan. And you're now making $500 every single month, $125 every single week. We get paid real time on a Monday, guys. It's amazing. Okay? Set up your e-wallet. Have all these things done, folks, so you can get ready to get paid Monday. All right? Now you're going to continue to work with these people, folks. And again, it's the compensation plan. We're not going to go through everything. Just understand you need a minimum of 3. And guess what? We're helping people get their education for free, and it must be done within 24 to 72 hours, within 3 days. When you bring on a new person, folks, help them get there in 72 hours. Remember, success loves speed. And now you focus on the next rank, which is called Noble. Folks, Noble is big for me, right? Noble is big for our team. We have a goal right now. We just launched August 1st. In the next 90 days, we want to put in 1,000 Nobles into this company, which means that if you're not a Noble right now, you need to do that. If you are a Noble, you need to help people in your team get to Noble. You guys know what happens when we help people get to Noble? People get to Bishop. Then people get to Duchess. People get to the top of this company. Some of you guys don't even believe you can get to Legend in this business. Do you think the computer is going to be biased in putting $25,000 to your bank account? No. But let's do the fundamental things, guys. Let's get committed to this Comma Club. We want to help everybody earn an extra $1,000 a month. It's automatically going to push everybody up. And so we have a game plan, because I believe, folks, you have to write it down. You have to put it on paper. Who are your 3 key people in each leg? And as those people come on, write out their names, folks. Write it out. And so I want you guys to understand our compensation plan is simple, right? This is money in the bank. Folks, I have absolutely 0 time to worry about who's coming and going. Folks, we have a mission. And I'm going to tell you here, our group, the expansion leaders and the people that are working with us, they're focused, driven, and committed. All that we're concerned about is this company great. It's awesome. Forex is amazing. They're paying every week. The money's there. All that's missing is the activity. And so that's the compensation plan. You're not going to get everything overnight, but I promise you, the more you earn the money, the more you get up to the ranks, the better you understand our compensation plan. So how do you do this business? Now you have this big why. You're excited. You're passionate about this new opportunity, right? And you're ready now to go out and share your business, right? You're ready to go out and build your team. And I tell people all the time, there's a way to do this business. There's a success system that is in place. It's amazing to me how every day people say, I'm not getting any results. I can't get anybody. I'm saying, well, what are you doing? They're going out and thinking and doing it their own way. It's not about what works for you. It's what can be duplicated. And I tell you, folks, there's a reason why McDonald's franchise is growing so fast. There's a reason why they can bring in 18 years old, right? They can bring in young kids and they can just pick up a manual, a very simple system, and they're duplicating and building franchise. You are building a franchise. We need to duplicate our business, folks. Do you know that if we can duplicate leaders, we will have hundreds of thousands of people in this company? There's people, I spoke to a guy the other day, he had 1 million people part of his network. I mean, how do you grow a business to 1 million people? We have to have a system. All of us have to be speaking the one thing, right? And over here, it's no different, folks. There's a science to what we do. And I'm going to teach you that system. It's very simple. When you get it, oh man, it's like riding a bike, right? It's like you just do it. It's like driving a car. You jump in and you just do it. But you have to do it and you have to practice it. and how much of the activities you do will be 100% dependent on your drive, your motivation, right? What drives you? How much fuel is in your tank? How big is your dream? Because let's face it, if you don't have a big why, you don't have a reason why you're doing this, that you're passionate about, that you don't give up when the challenges come, you're not going to do the activity. Your belief is not going to be big. If your belief is not huge, then guess what? Your income is not going to be big because you're not going to take the activity. You're not going to do the work, right? And so the system I want to talk to you about, how do you go out and recruit somebody? How do you share the business? How do you actually get people in your team and build a team of 5,000 people, 10,000, 20,000? I'm going to share that with you, but it starts with all that mentality up front, right? And then your why, right? You make this list to start. And I'm going to tell you, folks, I talk to people every day, and I ask them, well, how many people on your list? And they start telling me, well, I have like X amount of people on my phone. No, I'm not talking about your phone. I'm talking about your list, your inventory, your business. And so all of us are doing this business. And you know what I did day one, even though I have 4,000 people on my phone? When I heard about this business, I got a brand new book out and I started writing down. I started going to people and I wrote down 100 people that I want to start to share my business with. How many people I want to partner up with? And I started with the absolute best people I could find. And what are best people? Well, we're talking about people who've already done. Now, this list says to put down your friends, family, people you work with, church people, all these people. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Start with people who already understand this industry. Who do you know? What businesses have you done before that you know of a network or you know somebody who's done this type of business before? We're looking for those people first. Folks, you don't have to deal with a lot of the garbage up front. Some of these people already have a why. They've done this. Maybe they're looking for an opportunity. So start there. Start with people who have introduced you to other business, people who are currently in other business, maybe not making money. Write all of those people down. Make a list today of 100 people. Don't try to think who it is or prejudge or anything, right? Then you were ready. You're ready now to start sharing. And as you go on, folks, just understand you're going to keep adding people to that list because you're going to meet people on Facebook, different social media. So here's the system that we use. We call it the PS3. PS3, right? Everybody should know this. If you're in this industry, I don't care what business you're doing, what company you're coming from, every six-figure income earner in this industry understands this. They may call it something different, but this recruiting system is the same. It starts with the P. P is actually piquing interest, right? It's you inviting somebody. It's you contacting somebody. And how do you do it? Okay? It's asking questions. When you make a call to somebody, you're going to ask them questions, right? Here's your mentality when you're calling them. Write this down. Number one, you need to be excited. For some of you guys, excitement is a lot, right? I had to teach this. I had to learn this, right? Because when I was working my job, I couldn't get excited about anything. But for some of you guys, you have to practice being excited. Number two, you've got to have a sense of urgency. You see, if you don't have urgency, it's not important. And when you call somebody, you ask them, John, man, listen, right? Would you be open to making an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month without changing what you're currently doing? This may be a question for somebody who's already a busy person, right? But there's many ways of piquing an interest, right? One of the ways that I do it, I say, hey, John, man, listen, I just started a business. People are making crazy money. I don't know all the information, but are you open to looking at some information? Well, what is it? I said, I can't tell you right now, but I can share some information with you. John says, okay, yes. Then you move to the S, where you share the information. And here's the key, folks. You do not tell them about the business. You do not tell them the company name. You do not tell them it's about Forex. We have to use a tool, and that tool is a Zoom presentation. You invite them to come and hear the information. So you need to know when the Zoom calls are, and you send it. You invite them on that call. If they don't show up, that's okay. You call them back, say, John, you missed an amazing opportunity. Here's the next one. So you're inviting them, and you're sharing the opportunity. If they can't come on that, folks, we have a 9-minute, 10-minute video. Most teams have that, right? And the reason we do that, because we have to be able to share information really, really fast, right? and a Zoom call may not be happening at that time. So you want to say, okay, John, yes, I'm going to send you some information right now. I'm going to text you this link. It's 9 minutes. Please watch it right away and let's talk right after. Again, excitement, sense of urgency. Yes or yes, right? And as soon as they see that, then you want to follow up, folks, and that's where the three-way call comes in. And let me tell you this. If you do not do three-way calls, you will not be successful in this business. The more you do three-way calls, the more success you will have in closing people into this business. And it's a psychology, folks. It's validating your business. Somebody else needs to hear from you that, yes, this business is great. Yes, somebody else is excited. Yes, somebody else is making money. Yes, it works. And you're going to get help and support. And who's going to do that three-way with you? Could be anybody. We call that person an expert. Why do we call them an expert? Because they know a little bit more than you, and they may not. When I got started, folks, I was doing three-way calls every day. Not because I didn't know everything, but because I was new, right? And I have to, depending on who this person is I'm trying to get, I still need an expert. And so just understand this, folks. This is something you're going to learn and get better at the more you do it. If you don't know how to add a third person on a call right now, go practice with your kids. Call somebody, tell them, hold on. You can even do this on WhatsApp. You add a call. When that person comes on, you say, oh, great. All of you guys are on board. John, this is Mary. Mary, this is John. And you want to edify them. So let's set it up real quick, guys. You're not going to understand, learn everything right away. But let's picture this for a second, right? I'm the expert, right? And you are the rep, you're the IBO, and your prospect is with you. Your prospect knows you. This may be a family member. They actually don't respect you. Let's face it. Because they're your family member. They don't know you as an expert. They don't know you as a successful business person, right? They trust you because they know you. They don't trust me. They don't know me. But guess what? They will respect me. People respect people that they don't know, especially if you edify me. So your job is you've got to edify me. What is edification? Edification means that you have to tell them about me. You got to big me up, right? You got to tell them that I'm successful. There's 4 key things. I'm making money, right? And you don't have to say how much, right? They're one of the leaders. I'm one of the leaders in the company. I'm very knowledgeable. I got all the information. I'm a fun person, and I love to help people. Why? Because most people fall in one of those 4 categories, folks. They love to make money. They're successful. You know, they love fun people, right? So you got to, when you get good at this, guys, you're going to be able to, you know, really tie in all of those things. But the fact is, you've got to big me up. You've got to lift up the person that you're putting them on the phone with so they're open to listening, right? And you do not do the 3-way call until they've seen some information. Because my job is to close them. My job is to say, hey, Mary, hey, great to talk to you, man. This business is amazing. I'm going to edify you that, hey, I'm working with Mary and she's awesome. And, you know, we're doing this together. And I'm going to tell my story. And I'm going to answer their questions, and I'm going to invite them to get started. If you are not doing this right now in your business, you're not having great results. So find somebody who can do the 3-way calls for you guys. And I'm going to tell you something. This is a half-an-hour training just on this part, okay? So we're going fast today, but just understand that you have to use the system, the PS3 system. And folks, as you do this, I mean, it's going to become a no-brainer to you. Everybody you share the business with, you call them from your list, you get them to take a look, right? You invite them to come on the Zoom, you follow up with them with urgency and excitement, and you put them on the phone with somebody else. I promise you, if you go through this with 100 people, right, you'll have 70 people that actually say yes to your business. So here's what I want to tell you, right? We have a revolution that's happening, guys, right? Nothing will work unless you do. My mentor told me years ago that, Clifton, there's only 2 reasons why people don't make it. 2 reasons why people fail in this industry. And number one, and you got to write this down, number one, they just don't do anything. Can't help you. You go to the gym, you want to lose weight, you want to build some muscle, you want to look great, you pay your money, but you don't go. You don't show up, you don't work, you don't do anything. I can't help you. And guess what? People do that. And that's okay. You need to understand that too. So that's one reason people fail in what we do. Not because the company doesn't work, because people are working. People are making money with it. And then the second reason is they do the wrong things. And guess what? How can you do the wrong things when we just told you the right thing? And if you practice the right thing, guess what? You're going to get great at the right thing. And so if you've got your why in place, you know why you're doing this business, you're passionate about it, your belief is very high, and you make a big enough list of everybody you know, and you're constantly on social media, talk to people, adding to your list, and focusing on your business, and you're doing the PS3, and you're plugging in, and you're putting in the effort, you're making the sacrifice, you're doing your business, and you're focused, you're driven, and you're consistent and persistent, then you're doing the right things, you're going to win. And so, guys, I'm just excited about what's happening. I mean, I'm excited about where we are, and I'm excited about what's going to happen over the next 90 days, folks. This is day one of Tradera, and we're going to be doing a lot more of these calls, and I'm excited. So, Mr. LaWanda, Blackwood, I know we've got a lot happening. The guys may have taken a little bit of extra time, but I'm so excited. And I'm going to tell you guys, after 14 years in this industry full time, I couldn't tell you how exciting it is to be at the forefront of a company that's just getting started. Everything is in place right now, and it's time to take it to the top. So, LaWanda, are you there? I'm excited. Thank you for having me on here.
Awesome, awesome. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, yes. You said it right. The time is now. This time is now. Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you know you can't do business the old way in this new economy and expect great results? Times have changed, so you've got to change. This is your time. God said he's doing a new thing, and I believe the new thing is something for you to learn. Forex marketing right here in Tradera, and help and allow us to create more leaders. Thank you so much, Mr. Clifton Wright, my coach, Mr. Clifton Wright, half of the dynamic duo of Mr. and Mrs. Clifton and Grace Wright. Thank you so much for that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you know what? I'm really excited because you know what? We have some amazing leaders all across the globe here with us, and we have some leaders here with us. But you know what? For time's sake, and you know, we're just really excited to have a young lady on the call with us today. And you know what? When I got started, wow, I seen over 400 something plus people on her call. I was like, OMG, something great is truly happening. And if something great is happening, I definitely want to be a part of that. You know, and she helps us every single morning at 11 o'clock from Monday through Saturday, giving it up for us, telling us straight, coaching us. You know what? And I'm just elated that she's part of our Canadian team right here, that she got us going, and she's on the call with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give it up. Let's give a big round of applause, and let's bring her to the forefront of the room. I was going to bring her on later, but we told her respect her time, and excited that she's on the call with us today. So, Miss Legend yourself, Miss Legend, in such a short space of time, Miss only, one and only. Well, you have another one who's halfway like you. Miss Megan Lynch, are you on the call with us today? Megan Lynch, our legend, where are you? Are you on the call with us today? All right, knowing Megan, she's probably doing a three-way. She's probably doing a training. She's probably even putting down her own presentation right now. All right, so we're going to ask Megan to come back a little bit later because I know she's whining and she's grinding, and we appreciate and totally respect her mad grind that she has at $100,000 every single month. That's what I'm talking about. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm really excited about our day. I hope you guys are having a great time. So what we're going to do right now, guess what we're going to do? We're going to bring up some dynamic leaders that we have all across our global expansion leadership right now. You know, we started this 1,000 project on the 1st of August, and I want to take the time to bring up a young lady who I'm totally excited about. You know, she has an incredible story. We're going to just give her like 1.5 minutes for time's sake. You know, she's out in Ottawa, and she had such a rocky time getting started. And, you know, I'm just going to let her just tell you a little bit and how she's grown, what happened to her last night, and also what's happening to her in her finances with the Forex. I'm going to ask the one and only Miss Beverly Walker of Ottawa to come to the forefront of the room, share your excitement, and you tell your story. Beverly Walker, it's all yours.
Hi, LaWanda. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Thank you so much. It's an incredible ride. I'm so excited. You guys are doing an awesome job. Thank you so much. I know you give me a minute and a half. I don't know what that looks like, but I don't feel like I'm, different from anybody else, but I know that, like you said, I do have a testimony, and I just want to say that because of my testimony, I am glad that I have my experience, because it gives me a reason also to let me know that this company does work. So, I'll just share my testimony, and I'll try to do it in short. So hopefully it will encourage somebody. You had introduced this company, Tradera, to me, I think back in late March, LaWanda, and I did look at it, and I decided to sign up, but I wasn't in a good place at the time. I was in a really rocky place physically and just dealing with so much, and I was also just I had signed up with another company with the same kind of, almost the same kind of business concept on the people side. And so I was kind of I wasn't able to give Tradera my 100% focus because of, all these things that were going on. And so I eventually told you that I wouldn't be able to do it. And so you left me for a while, but you were always encouraging me. And I remember one day you called me and you said, Beverly, listen, I do believe in you. I believe you can do this. You can do this. And you were sharing some of the testimony with me, and how short of a time that, even the individual were making it in this company. And I thought, let me take a look at it again. But when I take a look at it again, and I, decided to go on, I was inviting a lot of people. I was happy, excited, and I was inviting people to the platform, and they would be excited, they come on, they listen, but then they disappear. And that was, would have caused some discouragement, because I thought they were my best people, but, they disappear and, are missing in action. But I decided to look at on the other side of the business, which is the trading side. And I thought, well, this is kind of what the business is all about too. So let me look at it and see if I can try that until I can get some people signed up. And that's what I did. I took the trades. I opened my brokerage account, and my trading account, and I started playing with it. And I'm thinking that, okay, let me just play with $150 and see where that will go. And, I started it and just following the trading alerts, taking the trade alerts, following the steps, and doing it. And I found that it was working for me, and it kept working for me. And then I was, being creative with, buying a little more and, doubling up and tripling up and see if it will work. And it was working. And I'm thinking, wow, this works. And, in a week, I was able to more than double what my $150. And so I have to say that to date, almost 8 weeks, I'm almost at $4,500, which is with $150. And I'm thinking, where could I invest this money and be able to make that kind of money in it? So I'm still struggling with my people side, but I'm doing my trade. And I decided to sign up my son. And so I told my son about it, and he goes, no, Mom, I'll just help you find people. And I said, no, I feel in my heart that you should come on board with me. And he signed up, and he started his trade with $50 trading in his trading account. And then I remember in one day he had made, after about 2 weeks or 3 weeks, he had made like $300 and something in one day, because he was, and he was so excited. And so he got a few of his friends, he talked to a few of his friends, and they came on board. One of them is Braden, and I think Braden is online right now, and he can tell his own story eventually, hopefully. But I think Braden, Braden is doing well. He was with another company. He came over to Tradera, and from what I understand, he's doing amazing. And so I'm so excited. But one of the things is my son is talking to all his friends and bringing in some of them on board, and they're so excited. They're young people. And but what I realized with them, they listen, they analyze, they follow direction, and they execute. And they're not afraid, so they don't procrastinate. And I'm so excited to work with them. I'm looking forward to the future. And yes, I'm so happy to be on board this great company and working with such great people like you guys.
Awesome,
Back
awesome,
over.
Beverly. Well, thank you so much for that amazing opportunity to introduce you to the business, but not only that, this amazing testimony. And we're just so happy and elated for all the 19-year-olds in the house. Shout out to all the 19-year-olds. Your group, you guys are flying, you guys are rocking. And I'm just totally incredibly proud of each and every one of you. So thank you so very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have some amazing individuals here in our team all across the globe that's doing some magnificent things. And I want to call to the forefront of the room. This gentleman is out in the ATL. That's right. He's in the ATL. And you know what? This whole section that we're doing this Sensational Saturday, because we have made a decision that we would have 1,000 families to turn noble. Ladies and gentlemen, do you understand that's $1,000 each and every month? That's $250 that Tradera pays every single Monday. And I'm telling you, if you're outside the USA, like in Canada, or perhaps in Africa or in the Caribbean, you all know that it makes our money go just a little bit further, and it's so much more sweeter. So we are making sure that we're focused, driven, and committed, just like our coach Clifton mentioned to us, that we're making sure that we will, without a shadow of a doubt, and if you're not on board, we might run you over, but we will help 1,000 families. We're not waiting for the government to send them a check. We're not waiting for Canada to send them an EI check. We decided that we will use our gifts and talents that God has blessed us with through this vehicle of Tradera and help 1,000 families. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, oh, and let me give it back to the one. Congratulations to you, Miss Beverly, because I see that you just made it tonight. Congratulations to you. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, because we are creating nobles, what I want to do right now is bring up this gentleman. He's in the ATL, like I mentioned. His name is Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Emmanuel, I see your mic is opening. You know I was about to call you, sir. So please, for just a minute, just tell us what's happening, what's going on. You in the ATL, why are you doing Tradera?
My. Wow. What a super Saturday. What a sensational Saturday. I don't know what I'm going to say after listening to you guys. LaWanda, Ermeta, Clifton, Wright, and my special guy, Sayyid, who already trusted me. I don't know what I'm going to say. I just want to thank my team member who always trusted me out of South Africa, Nigeria, in my home country of Ivory Coast, some in Europe, and I want to also thank a friend of mine out there in South Korea. It's just early in the morning, so I just want to thank you guys, and I'm just so excited. It's a huge load of excitement into my heart today, and my team member also, we started our 100 days today. The second week we did start out on August 1st. And really, I don't know. I'm just so excited. And we can wait. I can't wait to host you guys here in ATL when we have our first convention. So shout out to everybody, particularly to my team members in South Africa, Nigeria, and elsewhere here also in the US. And I want to thank also my the guy who invited me to Tradera, and my one of my best friends. He's on the call tonight too. So thank you.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. ATL, and all the expansion of your business all the way from the ATL to Africa. How awesome is that, with the privilege and opportunity here in Tradera? All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to keep it on the East Coast. So let's just go over to the NYC. And going over to the NYC, this gentleman, I tell you, he's a part of this amazing organization as well, ladies and gentlemen. And he's a noble. And I tell you, once again, we will create 1,000 families into this position and higher. So Mr. Noble in the NYC, Mr. Papa, are you on the call with us tonight, please?
Mr.
All right. All right, we're going to come back to Mr. Papa Jim. We love the music for that excitement. Thank you.
Hello.
Mr. Papa Jim,
Hello.
NDA, are you with us, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I don't
All
know.
right.
Hey, how are you? Hey,
Hey.
I mean, good morning, good evening to everyone. Uh, I don't know how to say, but Tradera is just like our leader used to say, it's a kind of, it's that thing who is take over the all of the world. Like my previous, my team member, Emmanuel just say, I mean, for example, our team, we are everywhere in South Africa, in Ivory Coast, here in Atlanta, in France, Italy. So we try to build, uh, this business with amazing team members who are very excited to be part of these great things. I mean, hey, it just I don't know what to say, but it's just something that we can't miss. We can't miss. We can't. Uh, we will be part of this great movement, which is take all over the world. I usually say that Tradera is take all over the world like Corona, but the difference that here at Tradera we get paid. We get paid very well for those who are working to reach that amazing level. So I mean, hey, thank you to everyone. Thank you to Sayyid. Thank you to Kenny, and thank you to our awesome leader here uh, in the US, Megan, and her amazing team sister, Reagan. So, and to all of you guys, thank you so much. And we just are very excited to be part of this amazing team, this amazing movement. And for those who are just coming today in this call, I don't have to wait. Just go ahead, ask the referral link, work, follow the process, and we will all be on the top of this business to at the legend level. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for the kind of very excited, so I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Papa Jen. And you don't have to be sorry. You know what? We all know that we're living in a different atmosphere. I really wish that I'm a hugsy type of girl. And I wish I was in person to hug each and every one of you. But you know what? We're going to use what's in our hands. And it's working just fine. So we thank you so much, Papa in NDA, Papa Jen. And we're excited about where you and your business are going. Global. Congratulations, Africa. Awesome, awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm excited because you know what? We're not just talking this, people are building an organization. People lives have changed tremendously. I met this young lady and I didn't ever meet her in person, and I just said, you know what? I had decided that I would stop doing business and asking God to be a part of my business. But my new plan was, all right, Lord, you already got the vision and plan for me. I need to get in the blueprint. So if this position is for me to do Tradera, let me just see. So what I did, ladies and gentlemen, I asked someone for this lady's phone number. And I knew she's a businesswoman. I'm here in Toronto and she's in the BC. And I said, well, let me just call her and just see. And you know what? She told me that, she's too busy. She's working with the government in America. And I said, well, why don't you just take a look at it? And she's seen it and she said, you know what? All right, can you take care of my people? I said, absolutely, I can take care of your people. And then I said, well, you know what? If you've seen that little 8-minute video and you liked it, why don't you go in the presentation? Well, I have my business partner, Mr. Roy Lawrence, in the car with me with her. And you know what? She says, okay, I'll get started. Well, I do take care of my people, but I end up going to sleep and I didn't know that they were still on the call. And I tell you, he called me at 8 o'clock in the morning and said, oh my goodness, your girl had me up to 5 in the morning. She put in 14 people. She couldn't stop. She's so excited. So you know what? I just want her to tell you why Tradera, about getting to Duchess in 3 weeks. And I'm going to tell you right now, do not look at anyone else's business and you compare yourself. We're not here for no comparison. No, this is just who she is. And this is what she does. So don't think that you have to take 3 weeks or you're not reaching because you didn't do it in 3 weeks. Your time is your time and you just keep pushing and being true to who you are. This is just what she is and what she's about. I actually call her queen because she moves like it, and she helps so many people in such a royal way. So I'm going to ask Miss, the one and only queen, the only queen, Zowie Samos in the BC. Can you just say hello to everyone and tell them why you got to Duchess in 3 weeks and you're constantly moving and shaking? Miss Zowie Samuels, are you on the call with us tonight or today or this morning?
Yes, Lele, I'm on the call. I'm definitely on the call with you today. And I mean, you guys just listen to LaWanda right there. You know, how can you ever say no to someone with that kind of energy? And I think that's exactly what attracted me in the first place to join this business, because when I actually said no to LaWanda, I didn't actually say no. I just said that I didn't have enough time to focus on anything else, because I actually run a few online stores and, you know, with e-commerce stores. And I was in the middle of the pandemic, and I was in the middle of trying to help, you know, a few of the government department with masks and stuff, because we came across masks at the time when, you know, there were so many places running out of masks. And at the moment when LaWanda called me, I was in the middle of big dollars. And I said, you know, I don't think I have time to focus on anything else. I can send some people your way. Maybe you can just, you know, help them out and, you know, help my people out and stuff, right? But one of the things that really strikes me more than anything else, I've never said no to any form of opportunity. So when I hung up the phone that day, I had to stop and think about it and go, what if this was something gonna change my life? And you know what? Today I can tell you guys, everything else is out of the way outside Tradera, because Tradera is my journey. It's straight my journey. I remember the first day I jumped on board, I went online, I listened to a 7 o'clock webinar, and the only thing I took away from that I can make 100,000 per month. To be honest, I didn't hear anything about 5 and 10 and 15 and anything else. I hear 100,000. And I said to myself, the next thing that clicks in my mind, I said, I have numbers. So I can call upon my numbers and start working on it. At the very same day, I sent out a message to about 54 friends and family. And I said, jump on this call. You don't want to miss it. Gonna change your life. And when you talk with dominance like that, people is going to stop. They're going to try to figure out what exactly are you talking about. I'm not a person to go around trying to convince people to see wealth, or because you shouldn't have to, right? So that day, that particular day when I did that, I had like 22 people or 24, I think, join online to listen to the 10 o'clock webinar, because I was on the 7. And at the time when I came off the webinar, I already got messages that was coming to me that I am in. But I'm the type of person, the first person I'm going to put in front is my 2 kids. So I went ahead and I dropped my kids right underneath. And when I did that, I said to myself, I know what downline can do. So at that moment, I figured out this is going to be pure wealth. But at the end of the day, I remember I got to the rank of night, not even knowing that I was ranking $500 per month. And when I get to understand from LaWanda that this is what happening, I had to ask the question, is this real money? How am I going to get into a business today? I'm going to be at night, you know, receiving, you know, 500 residual. Residual to me is a big word. So I didn't really understand it. I didn't really 100% believe that it was real until I got to the bank and see that 125 for my first weekly pay that was paid back to me. So it's like I put my 99 in and I got it back the Monday morning. And I tell you that when I saw that that was real, I remember I go outside, I lift my hand to God and I said, I don't think you know what you drop in front of me. That was just what I said. And I started to run with this business. I ran past the $250 per week and I ran right into the $500 per week. And that was my first week from one Sunday to the next Sunday. And by the other following 2 weeks, I was literally right on top of the $5,000 per month. And to be honest, that's where it really feel like it was really money coming in. Because when you actually see yourself receiving $1,250 US every single week, I mean, come on, guys, what are you doing with your life? That is what I ask everyone tonight. I want everyone to, this morning to kind of stop. It's morning in BC, sorry. It's afternoon everywhere and evening everywhere. But right now, it's still a little bit of mornings going on here. But I'm going to just say to you guys, I thought my mind was blown away by receiving this comp plan. And to be honest, when my mind got blown away was a few weeks about last week. I think I was in Ontario and I ran across a friend of mine You know, we were literally at another webinar watching something. It was a training that we were both at together. I saw her on her phone, and this is a person that I introduced to trading at the time when I am trading, but not really taking it that seriously, because I am so caught up with the comp plan, so compensated the compensation that I'm receiving, trying to get from one legend to the next legend. And to be honest, when I literally saw her on her phone that day, I said, "What are you doing?" And she said, "I just took a trade." And when I look on the phone and I saw that she just made over $400 and she's supposed to be a newbie that I introduced to the business, I said to her, what exactly are you doing? Where you get that from? And she said to me, she was put on. And this is very important. I want everyone to listen to this, because this is where Tradera opportunity really take a toll. And I was looking at her phone and I saw that kind of figure coming in, and I said, where did you get this? What is this? And she said, "You never heard about the 20 pip on day plan, put on a 20 pip on day plan." And when I actually turn around to see exactly what's really happening, I just got caught up on that 20 pip on day plan, guys. And I'm telling you, when I see the kind of figure that you can make in 30 trades, it literally blew my mind. That's when my mind was blown. And my mind is not blown easy with anything. But I thought Tradera is a journey. But when I look at that 20 pip on day plan, I know that, and I can see where 30 trades can take you from $100 to $9,000. And as to my plan, which is an 8,000 plan, and I realized that 30 trades can take me from $8,000 to $774,000. I'm telling you guys, this is what this journey is all about. So everyone, we sitting back, relaxing, and think Tradera is just somewhere where you come in and sit. It's not. You guys don't understand what you're in. You need to really take a look at what's going on in this industry and nail it the right way. Where when you nail it, I can tell you guys, your life is literally changed. Thank you, guys.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know what that was drop the mic. That's it. That's all she had to say. You need to know what you have in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that just got me so excited all over again. Do you not understand how you can just live in a world where all you have to do is take your cell phone? You get text messages anyway. Why not get a text message where you too can earn some extra dollars? I'm thinking about $20 a minute. That's just where we are right here. Let's be clear. Don't be scared, because the Lord says it makes him happy when you prosper. And that's spiritually, mentally, physically, and let me tell you too, because I'm his girl and I could tell you, let me tell you, financially too. That's right. He wants you, because guess what? When God bless you, he has so many more people in mind, because it's not just about you. So Zowie Samuels, I want to thank you again, Queen Zowie, for saying yes. The first person that I was blessed to put in this opportunity of Tradera. Woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to press forward, because you know what? I'm here in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. And because of people like Zowie Samuels, who knows people like Miss Johnson here in Toronto and her husband, they know people down in spicy Grenada. That's right. People I never had an opportunity to meet, or I wouldn't meet, but I believe that God orchestrated this. I'm going to ask to come to the forefront of the room. And you know what? I just love this couple. And I'm so happy that our relationship is growing and growing and growing. And we're sisters and brothers in Christ. Let's give it up for the one and only Pastor Happy and the dynamic Lady D. Are you in the house with us right now?
Hey, Miss LaWanda, Blackwood, thank you so much for having us on this call. My wife's not feeling 100%, so she's not with me. She was waiting a while, but she's going to take a little nap. She'll be fine later on. But it's really been a great opportunity. First and foremost, I want to thank Miss Queen Matriarch, Reverend Johnson, Marvin Johnson, for giving us this opportunity. She sent a video to me, and like 12 midnight, she's like, "Pastor Happy, check this out. Let me know what do you think." And I just did that, and it's changed our lives. And coming into this, my wife and I, we really eternally grateful for the great leadership in Tradera. And I think this is one of the things that has really, really meant so much to us and really helped us get to where we are and really helping our team in no small way. So I want to say thanks to Zowie. From the beginning, she would we reach out for her. We reach out to her for any little thing, and she would stay with you on the phone. If it takes hours, she's gonna be there to assist you. And Miss LaWanda, Blackwood, yourself, you guys been there for us. Sayyid, Sir Roy, want to say thanks. Mr. Clifton, Wright, these guys are amazing. We are so blessed to be under great leadership. They will help you out. They really genuinely talk to you. And this is so amazing. Megan Lynch, we can reach out to her. She's going to call us back, even if it's late in the night. When she finishes her calls, she's also going to reach out and do anything that she came to assist. We're really, really, really grateful. And we just thank you guys. And I want to say this. This has helped us so much because a lot of people that came in our organization, been part of our business, they really appreciated leadership just to know that the upline can be reached, which is not so in most networks and organizations. So we're very grateful, and we want to say to you guys, keep it up. We know you can't change because that's who you are. You guys love to help people. This opportunity have changed our lives and help us to help many families. And during the time of the pandemic, the restrictions were home from church, and this opportunity came to us. And it really helped us that every week, it was like a dream. I mean, every week people losing their job and that kind of stuff. But every week we getting money wired to our bank account in Grenada, and we're able to help so many families, so many people. A lot of our church members came on board. Our friends in Trinidad, we've got people in Trinidad on this call. Africa, people just came on board. And this organization, Tradera, it's so easy. It's so easy to grow. It's so easy to get the education. The education is simplified, and it's really changing our lives. And I want to endorse Tradera, and I want to encourage everyone, if you're thinking about it, don't think anymore, just get on board. We use a slogan in church: don't think, just drink. Don't think about it, just get on board, be a part of this great organization. You've got great leadership, right? They're gonna help you, and we're gonna work with you to see you get all the way to the top, to be blessed and to be a blessing to everyone. Tradera has changed our lives. We're eternally grateful, and we thank God for the experience, for the opportunity, and for the wonderful people we are meeting worldwide. So thank you guys so very much. We are grateful.
Awesome, awesome. Well, you know what, Pastor Happy and Lady D, we are so grateful to lock arms with you two and your team members all across the globe. And yes, again, we will get to the top. And ladies and gentlemen, forgive me. What I just have to tell you, hard work truly pays off, because you know what? I got to give it up to Pastor Happy and Lady D. They did hit Prince in less than 2 months. Boo. Wow, wow, and wow. So thank you so very much for that, ladies. So ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the segment of this amazing opportunity where we're going to have our very own, I hope she's available. I want to bring to the forefront of the room, once again, I want to give a mad shout out to her, because when I first got started, like I said, I was asked to go on a call that she was doing in the US of A. And when I seen over 400 people on the call, I said, wow, wow, and wow, something great is truly happened. And I too want to be a part of it. I want to bring to the forefront of this room, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only legend. And I tell you what great work ethics that you got to have. But you know what? You can do it because she coaches us every single Monday, from Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, she truly give it up. So let's bring to the forefront of the room our legend who's been coaching us. Let's bring up the one and only Miss Megan Lynch. Miss Megan Lynch, are you in the house with us today?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can, loud and clear. And you may take it away. And before you do, I want to say thank you.
You are extremely welcome. Your energy, I'm trying to match your energy as well. And, in all sincerity, you are phenomenal. We need leaders over here. And I think that people fail to realize how many amazing leaders are actually in this organization. And really, one person can lead you to 1,000 amazing individuals. I know when I met Clifton years ago, and his wife, I was so taken aback by them, because they were able to actually really do the husband-wife thing and really truly be on one accord. and run a amazing business. So I had the pleasure of actually being able to work with them again. And one person literally can lead you to thousands of people. I literally watched my Canadian numbers go from, I had a few Canadians, and then I ended up with 100, and then 200, and then there was 1,000, so on and so forth. So just truly excited to be on here. And I apologize. I was actually on the phone with the owners of the company, Cody and Easton, and I am just so excited. I want you all to understand that we are definitely in the right place. We have owners, and I've been in a lot of companies, and I've been around some owners, but we truly do have owners who really truly care about us, and the things that they are planning right now for the leaders in this company, it's going to blow your mind, and that's what we were talking about. So I apologize, I had to jump off really quickly. But one thing I do want everyone to understand is that, even though we go through challenges in business, when you are really in a company that has a solid product, it's affordable. Our product makes money. So we know that people can come over here, and if they don't want to share the opportunity, we know that they can make money. But we also know that when they start making money, they're going to legitimately and organically share the opportunity. So we have so many people who are over here just making an incredible amount of money. We also have people over here who, have decided to jump aboard with our residual side of things. And this is the most simple platform I've ever been a part of, and I tell people, I may be at a certain rank, but we have thousands of people who have added an extra $500 a month, $1,000 a month, $2,000, all the way to $100,000 a month. And believe it or not, I was just talking to Easton, the owner, and the comp plan is going to go to $1 million a month, as if $100,000 a month isn't enough. So the things that they really truly have planned for us, I want every single person on this call to rest assured that we have top-notch leadership over here. This is an amazing team to be on. I am truly blessed just to be in the company of this organization. And I want to say to every leader that's on this image right up here, thank you so much. I couldn't have gotten through the beginning of my calls without Ermeta. She would mute out everybody's videos for me, mute out their microphones. I was able to meet just so many great people. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of you who have decided to make Tradera your home. And I'm telling you right now, we are going to be the #1 Forex company in the world with the most affordable plan, with the most millionaires over here. And that is not me just talking. I'm telling you exactly what is going to happen and what is happening right now. So don't want to take up too much time. I do want to say thank you for allowing me the pleasure just to be able to be on this call. And I just look forward to working with each and every one of you. Back to you.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so very much, Miss Megan Lynch, the legend. Wow, wow, and wow. But ladies and gentlemen, did you hear what she said? I was about to open my mic and do a big shout. Wow. Let's do it together. $1 million in a month.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's go, people. Let's go.
Let's go.
Woo!
Show me the money.
Oh,
Show me
yes.
the money.
Yes.
Go. Yep.
Money, money, money.
You said it. You said it. Oh, my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. All right. All right. Let us calm down. Let us get focused. All right. Okay. I had to mute you guys back out because we got just a tip more to go. Because I'm just like, whoa, okay, let me get a girl. Let me get a girl. Queen Zowie, you heard that one. So Zowie got in because she said 100,000. I know she's about to go get about 20,000 more people when they said $1 million. Whew. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it together. So Megan, thank you so much. We're excited about that. So ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know that you're at the right place at the right time, well, your girl LaWanda Blackwood right here is letting you know you are definitely in the right place, definitely at the right time. So ladies and gentlemen, in the beginning, I told you we're going to have some fun. Well, you know what? I truly believe that babies cry and people die looking for recognition. And here in this industry, especially on this team, we truly love to recognize. I've had the privilege of working with the leaders, Mr. Clifton, Wright, Mr. Ermeta, Pierre, Mr. Roy Lawrence, Mr. Sayyid, Campbell. and, you know, others like a Harvey Palmer and Destin Day. We've worked together before, and I can tell you, you have some great things to look forward to, because anyhow we can get together, we're going to raise our flags. And I tell you, we like to have a whole lot of fun, but we truly know that, you know what, it's not about us. It's about the lives of people who we can touch, who we can reach out, and who we can help. So we know that we're not here in these titles and ranks or doing this because of us, because we know it's not about us. It's about you. So at this moment in time, I just want to have a little fun. And you know, we started August 1st, 1,000 projects. I like to say 90-day lockdown. That's right, 90-day lockdown. And what does that mean? Not because the world said we're in a pandemic alone, but because we know that we're going to change our lives. We're going to put some work into this. And when this pandemic is over, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to be in better positions to really, really enjoy and take and embrace the life that God has truly blessed us with. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, from August, if you're a founder on the call, I'm just gonna pump up the volume a little bit and let us have some fun. But you know what, if we were in person, I would have you to come on the stage. I would hug all of you personally. But you know what, we're gonna just tweak it a little bit as we're in technology. So if you are on the call and you are a founder, that means you have 3 people who are currently active. I want you to just raise your hand, open your mics at the same time, and just give us a shout out so we know that the founders have set the foundation and you're ready to go tonight. Let's give it up for our founders. Welcome, welcome. Congratulations. Welcome, welcome. Congratulations to the founders.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Giving you a shout out. Awesome, awesome. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, as a founder, what does that mean? You know what it means. That means you have 3 active individuals and you are set the foundation. You're paying only $15 US dollars to receive this amazing training that you can take and give away to your family, to your children's children. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I love the company so much because you heard it earlier from our very own Coach Clifton when he broke down the compensation. The company says this, you know what? You tell people about great movies to go watch. You tell them what great seafood restaurant to go to. You tell them what great store to shop in. And guess what? They don't even pay you. That's right. They don't pay you. But here at Tradera, ladies and gentlemen, when you start telling the great news of what's happening in the lives of others, guess what? You get paid. So I want to recognize right now, just pump up the value, and I want to give a shout out to all the knights. If you're a knight on that call, that means you have 4 active members in your first leg, your second leg, and 2 on your third leg. Let's give it up for all of our knights going to Noble. No, Knights, where are you? Let me hear you now.
Yo, 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 yo.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
I'm loving it. All right, you Knights, congratulations to each and every one of you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, you know what's next. That's right. From night to go to Noble. And ladies and gentlemen, I just got to tell you, it doesn't happen by magic. It means you got to work. And you know what? It's just like me. If I was going tonight, and I tell you, folks, emergency is not your emergency. So if you want to hit Noble, guess what you have to do? You want to encourage your folks. You want to help them out. But at the end of the day, I'm going to say, go out and get some more folks. Let's make it happen. Let's get 10 people on your first leg, 10 people on your second leg, and 5 people on the third leg. What does that equal? That means a Noble. So if you are a Noble and you just made it to a Noble right now, from August the 1st to right now, I personally want to hear from you. I want you to raise your hand. Once again, if you are a Noble from August the 1st to right now, because you know that's an intended goal. You know, I always say, you know, a goal is just a dream unless you put an expiration date on it. So our expiration date is 90 days. And I tell you, we're less than 90 now. Today is the 15th of August. So I do see a hand up. So does that mean, before I unmute you, that you turned into a noble from August the 1st till now? All right, so I do see a hand up. Hands up if you're a noble from August the 1st till now. All right, I see a hand up. And I'm gonna ask this person with their hand up, Dante. Dante, did you make it to becoming a noble from the 1st of August to right now? And if so, you're welcome to unmute yourself. No? Okay. So that's okay, ladies and gentlemen, because you have an opportunity. We're only 15 days in. And I told you, what is the goal? The goal is to make 1,000 families or more to receive $1,000 a month. What does that mean? That means you have 10 active members on your first leg. You have 10 active members on your second leg, and you have 5 active members on your third leg. What does it equal? In Tradera. That means that we don't sit around and we wait for the government checks to come in. That means that Tradera is going to earn you. You've earned yourself 1,000 US dollars. I see a mic that just opened. Is that someone who just became a noble from August the 1st until the 15th? No? Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you know what? Like I said, we here at Tradera in our expansion leadership team, we know that it's important that we recognize great works. You know how you're on the job and you work hard all day, and when you go home, you're still working, and on the weekend, you're still working. If you earn a salary, I'm sorry, but they're not paying you more. And thank God for our jobs. And I'm not putting down our jobs, but I'm just dealing with the reality of life and telling you what your new reality could be right here in Tradera. Because where Tradera says, if you do ABC, you're gonna get 1, 2, 3, boom, just like that. So 10 people in the first leg, 10 people active in the second leg, and 5, ladies and gentlemen, in the third leg. Well, you know what? I don't want to stop there, because I know we have some, not only nobles, but we have some bishops in the house. And bishop means that you have 30 people in your first leg, 30 people in your second leg, and 15 people in your third leg. So if you are a bishop, you know what? We just want to give you a shout out, a round of applause, because we know you're on your way to Duchess. So let's get some excitement and give it up for our bishops in the house. Woo! Congratulations. Bishops in the house. Don't worry about your Woo! Wave your flag. All right. All right. You know, we love the excitement here. And some of you don't even know it, but we love to have fun. And I'm looking forward to the time when we have you on the stage. That's right. We're going to recognize you. And on our team, I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we're putting together some really great excitement, some contests that we're going to do and establish. And we're going to let you know very shortly. So when you hit that noble at the end of our 90 days, you too will receive something tangible where we are excited to say thank you and congratulations. Well, I want to give it up to our duchess in the house and our dukes. You know, I don't want to leave you out as well. So welcome and congratulations. And I know that our dukes and duchesses are on their way to prince and princess. So let's go. Let's give a round of applause for our prince and princess. All right. Awesome, awesome. Congratulations. I know too, it shall happen. And you know what? I want to give it up to our prince and princess on the call. Congratulations. And if you're a prince or princess of the call and I didn't give you I want to give you the opportunity to open up your mic and say hello to us. If you are a prince or princess and you are on the call, you are welcome to open up your mic and just give a shout out and, you know, let us know something. Tell us why Tradera. If you're a prince or princess and you haven't spoken on the call, we want to give you the opportunity. Prince or princess in the house? All right. Well, you know what? I know we're about to create some with all these nobles popping up. So, ladies and gentlemen, just real quickly before we end the segment of our call, what I want to do really, really quickly is I just want to tell you, you know, you're thinking like, okay, so what do we do now? All right. So I want to tell you what we're going to do. But before we do that, I just want to back it up just a little bit. And you know what? We have a bishop in the house from the US of A, and I'm just really excited for her. You know, I want to ask Miss Georgette in Dallas. She is a bishop. Are you on the call with us, Georgette? Georgette from Dallas, Texas, US of A. Are you in the house with us, Miss Georgette? All right. I just wanted her to have this.
She is there.
Miss Georgette, can you just kindly unmute yourself? Georgette and Dallas, our bishop in the house. We just wanted to take the time to recognize you. We know you're doing some great things. You're building an amazing organization, and you have to, if you're bishop on your way to Duchess, that means you're helping a lot of people. So Miss Georgette, can you just kindly unmute yourself for us and just give a shout out to all the team members that's on the call right now, Georgette in Dallas, US of A? All right, as a bishop, I'm pretty sure she's probably doing a three-way, or she's probably recruiting her own self. And you know what? We talked about nobles, and nobles are just noble. That's just who they are. So you know what? I just want to give another shout out to our nobles right here in the T-Dot. MC, if you're on the call as a noble, can you just open up your mic and just say hello to everyone and just give us a shout out and let everyone know how exciting it is to get that $1,000 every single month. MC from Toronto, are you on the call with us today?
Yes, can you hear me?
Oh, there you are. I can hear you loud and clear. Let us hear from you.
First of all, let me just say your energy is incredible. I love it. I'm having such a great time doing this. I'm having such a great time with Tradera. It's been so exciting. And it's really great to have people like you with such great energy that, you know, keeps on encouraging everybody else. So I just want to say not just my own testimonial, because Tradera to me is really not, you know, when I joined, I wasn't hoping to just make a quick buck or learn how to trade Forex and start making money very fast. I mean, it's great that, you know, we have very high liquidity within Forex, and you can actually make money very fast. It's really possible. You know, we were speaking about somebody who got to Duchess in 3 weeks. We know that all of our legends got there in less than 6 months. So it's possible to make money fast, but really what I want to do, my vision was to build wealth, to really be able to create generational wealth, not only for me, but also for my family, for my unborn children. I really want to make sure that I can change the trajectory of my bloodline. And I've started to see that is going to be possible with Tradera. So, you know, I got started, my family got started, a number of people in my family have started actually. We've got 3 generations of my family in Tradera. So grandparents, parents, children. It's really been amazing. And over just my little family who have started in Tradera, within our first month when everyone started, so we all started about 2 weeks apart, when everybody started within our first month in our family, through trading and through our commissions, we were able to make over $30,000 in a month. So, I mean, that's just insane, right? For I mean, I get so excited when I say that, because I'm not exaggerating. This is the truth. This is what happened. Clifton thought of my mom well enough that he actually contacted her about this opportunity, and we got started. And thanks to that phone call or a text message or whatever it was, you know, we were able to create this wealth for our family. And this is something that we're going to perpetuate. And, you know, you can use this as capital to build something else. It really is amazing. So, you know, all I want to say to everybody who's listening right now, this has been an incredible journey for me. And I know it's going to be the same for you. So just keep on working hard. I'm trying to join Megan Lynch, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a legend. And as soon as that millionaire, you know, that $1 million a month comes out, that's my next goal. So thank you guys for this awesome moment to speak with all of you. And I hope to see everybody at the Legends table.
Woo! You're talking about my energy. OMG. Listen to you. And you're not trying to make it happen. You are help making it happen. That is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. That just inspired me. Woo! I just got a dose right there. That's what I'm saying. It's about leaving a legacy for you and your family. Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? She didn't say it was just herself. MC wasn't just about, it's just not about me. No, she said our family. I love